Here at Launch Pad Brewing with Dave Levesque.
Yep.
One of the owners here at Launch Pad. We just did a great collaboration beer with Launch Pad and your brewer, Paul.
Yep, yeah. So for our 6-year anniversary coming up, so we're super stoked about that.
Yep. Well, cool. I just wanted to catch up a little bit, talk to you about Launch Pad Brewing. We did a bunch of discussion on the beer we did, but we didn't get a chance to talk about Launch Pad itself. So tell us a little bit. The background is military, it's Air Force, it's missiles, but tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, so I joined the military. I joined the Air Force in 2000. I was stationed in Vandenberg, California for a little while.
Place I love, we'll get to that in a minute.
Yep, and then, so we did our training out there, and then they stationed me in Minot, North Dakota. So I was up in Minot, North Dakota for about 7 years. I was a nuclear weapons missile maintainer up there with the Air Force. And then when I decided to cross-train, I cross-trained into basically surface-to-air missile radar systems. And we got stationed here at Buckley Air Force Base. So retired in 2010, went to work for Lockheed as a satellite engineer and operator.
Nice.
Loved what I did, a lot of fun, protecting the country, doing all the stuff, but just needed something more. So I started Launch Pad Brewery in 2015.
Yeah.
Did both for about 18 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and my son was born 2.5 weeks early at 2 a.m. on opening day of the brewery, so we had that going on too. So not only not only Lockheed, the brewery, but also my newborn Archer.
Well, so that's a good point. We're right here at Buckley Air Force Base?
Yeah, Space Force Base now.
Space Force Base.
Buckley Space Force Base. I'm sure we just had a couple F-16s fly over, so you might have picked that up on the audio.
Yeah, while we're recording, we couldn't hear each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Our jets are flying right by,
so. Yeah, so Launch Pad Brewery. Buckley's known as the home of missile warning. Launch Pad Brewery right off the base. It just makes sense. And yeah, that's kind of how we started.
So it's pretty cool here. You, as we said, you can hear the jets, was it F-16s? Flying
F-16s, yes, stationed out there. It used to be Buckley Air National Guard Base.
Right.
And the F-16s are stationed out there for the Guard. But now the Space Force has kind of taken over. It only became an Air Force base, I believe, in 2008. 2007, somewhere around there. Yeah, so it was a brand new Air Force base when I got here. It was still a guard base.
Cool, and a lot of the clientele are Air Force.
Air Force, but not only Air Force, we have all branches here at Buckley, so it's really cool. You know, and they all come in. We have going aways, promotion ceremonies, retirements, enlistments. We've had everything. We've had an astronaut come in before.
Nice.
Astronaut Nick Hague was visiting Buckley and decided to come in, so we went ahead and had him in here and had some fun, so yeah.
Yeah, and any missile launch that happens, this is the place to come and watch it, right?
So
you have the watch parties right here for every missile launch.
So we have a bunch of TVs, and my IT guy gets them up there, all live launches. Within the area, we have United Launch Alliance, obviously Lockheed Martin and all the other guys. So a lot of the guys that work on the satellites and the stuff being launched come in here to watch their hard work go up.
Yeah. So while you were in North Dakota, were you actually in a missile silo? Is that what you were?
No, I was actually a maintainer on the missiles themselves.
Okay.
So we worked outside.
Silo to silo?
We worked outside. I was actually the air launch missiles. So I worked in what they call the high bay. It's where all the weapons get stored and maintenance becomes. So yeah. So I got to visit silos and stuff, but never had to go down in them and work in them. So yeah.
Very cool. Well, the place is kind of built like a bunker, right? Like a missile silo.
Yeah, it's kind of my ode to being in the underground area. Real dark in here, red lights everywhere, a bunch of memorabilia laying around, a bunch of patches on the walls. So yeah.
Well, back to
a ton of stuff.
Memorabilia or memory. My connection is Vandenberg Air Force Base. We talked about it.
Yep.
You were stationed at Vandenberg. My dad was at Vandenberg. He was with Martin Marietta or Lockheed at the time. So we got the Titan 4 right behind you.
Yeah, Titan 4B right there.
He was a project manager on Titan 4. So Titan 3, cool. Titan 4, all that kind of stuff. So we were out there. Vandenberg, you call it, what's the nickname?
Vandyland.
Vandyland.
Yeah. So.
IPA named?
Yeah, so our West Coast IPA is called Vandyland.
Doing a collab with you guys, I wanted to name it Van Milberg. But I lost out on that one.
Well, I don't know. Did we figure out a name yet?
It was, what is it, 95-minute launch window.
95-minute launch window? All right.
So
if it doesn't get pushed, because they get pushed all the time. So hopefully the beer will be ready.
Yeah, that may be really long. But the 95 was the 95 minutes we were out for power.
Yeah, exactly. I know, we did lose power on that day. First time ever losing power during a collab in the middle of a crucial part. So there's a lot of love that went into this beer. So
yeah, we were a couple of degrees before being in big trouble.
That's it. Yeah, we cut it. Thank you to Excel to get it back on quick,
right.
I guess. So,
well, cool. Thanks for having us here. Thanks for doing the collab with us. Appreciate everything you guys are doing here.
This is a blast. Thank you guys for helping out.
Yeah.